Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome. It is so great to see all your smiling faces. This is a gorgeous day, and it's really an especially gorgeous day that we will be making some really wonderful announcements for the community. It is so good to greet you face to face. So, again, thank you for being here. My name is Aslyn Scott. I am the immediate past chair of the Community Foundation Board of Trustees. On behalf of the Community Foundation of Muskegon County and the Frauenthal Center, we are here to announce two pieces of exciting news. First, the Frauenthal has reopened to the public after a long hiatus. We are so happy to be back. We will be welcoming limited audiences to a variety of programming throughout the coming months, including the fantastic and popular Free Family Movie Days summer series featuring Aladdin, Black Panther, my favorite, Coco, and also the Miss Michigan Scholarship Program. This is really amazing when you consider that program, the Miss Michigan Scholarship Program, has been here at the Frauenthal Theater for 70 years. And again, we'll be hosting them in, a couple of weeks, I believe? Secondly, this past year I have chaired, or actually have served as campaign co-chair, to officially announce the next 90 years which will help along the lines of preserving and renovating this beautiful historic theater. It's an icon in downtown Muskegon and elsewhere. Many of you may not be aware that the Frauenthal Theater, which is formerly the Michigan Theater, has been a source of entertainment and art for the last 90 years. I want to sincerely thank all of our 116 generous donors and those of you who are gathered in attendance today to help us to celebrate this cornerstone, which is a crown jewel of downtown Muskegon. I thank you, we all thank you, for ensuring the next 90 years. And now, I would like to introduce my esteemed co-chair and colleague, Amy Heiser.
Thank you, Aslyn. This has absolutely been a fun journey. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Amy Heiser. I have the proud opportunity, as of June 1st, to spend 28 years with Hama Aerospace. I spent 9 years on the Frauenthal board and now have the proud opportunity to still serve on the development committee and on the Frauenthal committee, as well as agreed to co-chair this campaign. And I will tell you, I've declined almost all opportunities to co-chair or chair campaigns in Muskegon, not because I don't have a love for Muskegon and not that I haven't spent the last 25 years of my life to show people we were right. But I truly believe that the preservation of the Frauenthal Center is critical. We didn't come to the amount for this campaign of $5.1 million accidentally. There was engineering surveys completed and professionals through the building who said, look, if you're going to take care of this jewel, here's the amount of money that we actually need. Today we are officially launching the public portion of our campaign. We've been behind the scenes quietly working toward that $5.1 million goal. And I'm happy to tell you today that we have a little over $4.1 million already committed to the campaign. And I will tell you, thanks to those of you here, the community partnerships that the people in this town continue to bring to the table, people as donors, Larry and the Heinz Corporation, Mike and Kay Olthoff, certainly the city and county, Consumers Energy, a lot of corporate partnerships going into the commitment to keep the Frauenthal Center here for another 90 years. With that, Todd, I'm going to introduce Todd, who most of you probably know, but the president and CEO of the Community Foundation for Muskegon County.
Thank you very much, Amy and Aslan. I'd also like to thank Judge Lattice Hoops, who chairs our Frauenthal Center Committee. So thank you for your leadership as well. A lot of you are aware here, but many folks may not be understand that the Community Foundation is also the owner of the Frauenthal Theater, and it was back in 1976 when there was an intention and an effort on behalf of community leaders to save this beautiful jewel. And there's been a number of investments that have been made into this facility, and but we know through steady use, we now have the need to do the work that we're doing today. And so we're just very pleased, and I want to say thank you to everybody. We've also been very diligent to provide an environment that is safe for individuals to return to. And so we certainly are abiding by all of the guidelines that are recommended by the state and the CDC. And want you to know that, you are welcome and it is safe to return to the Frauenthal. And now I'd like to introduce Eric Messing, who's the Executive Director of the Frauenthal Center.
Thank you, and thank you, Todd, for your leadership of the Community Foundation, which remains committed to supporting and preserving the Frauenthal Theater. I'm Eric Messing, Executive Director of the Frauenthal Center, and it's my pleasure to share with everyone today all the excitement we have been experiencing at the Frauenthal over the past year. With this campaign, we have committed to ourselves to improving the Frauenthal experience through a number of significant updates, those of which that have already been completed include 102 energy-efficient windows, the restoration of the facade, restored fire escapes, and our largest project to date, the complete replacement of our HVAC system, which will now turn over the air in our theater and lobby spaces 6 to 8 times within 24 hours. Upcoming improvements to be completed over the summer and fall entail heated sidewalks along the perimeter of the facility, enhanced marquee with digital display screens, with updates to the sound and video system to follow. I'm thrilled to be a member of the Frauenthal team and congratulate their dedication, the commitment of the Community Foundation, and the entire community on not just this campaign, but the reopening of a West Michigan treasure located right here along the Muskegon Lakeshore. It's my pleasure to reintroduce our campaign co-chair, Amy Heiser. Thank you.
I get 2 times at the mic today. So again, I think I'm never afraid to ask in this town for money. I think it's because personally, I'm willing to commit to what I believe in. And there are so many people in this amazing town who think exactly like I do, who love Muskegon, they want to be in Muskegon, they want their families in Muskegon, they want to be proud of what comes to this community. And the fact when we leave it, it's going to be here. So with that, I'm going to again review with you that we have $4.1 million of a $5.1 million campaign. And I'd like each of you to consider and the influence that you can have on the businesses you represent and the community groups you represent to join us. So many people are touched by the Frauenthal Center with graduations and weddings and different community events outside of the wonderful events that Eric's been working to bring to this community. That your money will go a long way here in terms of preserving downtown, in terms of having a sense of place and somewhere for people to come that talks about our history. If you haven't seen the video that was put together for the campaign, you should. It's very short, but it talks about why the Frauenthal is deserving of the opportunity for us to watch it grow with Muskegon and continue to have our heritage. So with that, I'm going to say thank you to each of you for coming today. A beautiful day in downtown Muskegon.